Hey there, man. This is the real Big Jeff, and I'm coming to you with this video how I want to explain how the Dallas Cowboys will win out for the rest of the year, and they'll be 15-1, and be in the NFC East leader, in the NFC leader, and get the first round bye and things like that, and then go into the playoffs and shock everybody. Eventually be in the Super Bowl. But okay, they're already 5-1. All right, their only loss was to the 49ers, which they gave them number of points. You know what I'm saying, like miscues that they did. After that, good game against the Titans. Good game against the Rams. Dang good game against the Saints. Nice tough fought game against the Texans, and then a dominating game against the champs, the Seahawks, which we will most likely see in a rematch, hopefully at Cowboys Stadium in the postseason. But definitely that's going to be a team to look out for. Now, all right, they're 5-1, and we got 10 games left. Okay. We start this Sunday against the Giants, which, like I've said in my other videos, this could be one of the games that, you know, the Giants could sneak in and get a win. But like I've said, the consistency the Cowboys have been playing with, just the mentality that I'm getting from the team, that I'm feeling from the team, is definitely different than any years past. So I see them staying consistent with what they're doing, and then knocking the Giants off at home. Their next 3 games are at home, which home field always helps, to be honest with you. And I don't care if, you know, like they said, like with the Texans games, there was tons of Texans fans there. I don't care about that. Home field advantage still helps regardless. All right. I can tell you right now, the Cowboys Stadium will not be filled with Giants fans. The game after that is the Redskins. I can guarantee you they will not be filled with Redskins fans. I went to Cowboys games against the Eagles one year, and man, if I'm an Eagle fan, I would not want to go. Just like you will never catch me in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? They literally get harassed big time. So we got we got the Giants this week. Next week, it's a night game, primetime game. We got the Redskins, and honestly, that team is just not good. Even if RG3's back, which I'm not sure if he will be or not, when he comes back, he's going to be worse than what he was, and he's going to be worse than Kirk Cousins, because how RG3 gets his plays, gets his yards, is extending the play a little bit, running, things like that, and every time he gets hurt, it's because he's doing them things. He's running, getting hurt. So that's the issue. So now he's going to be scared to run. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's not a pocket passer. That's for sure. So I'm not worried about that. And now I'm not worried about him running until he proves otherwise. So there's 2 games right there in a row. So we'll be what? 7-1. Okay? Then we got I'm not sold on them, but it's on paper it's a fairly tough team in the Cardinals. Yeah, they only got 1 loss. To me, Carson Palmer, I mean, he was out a few games and the backup quarterback once, but I just can't believe that Carson Palmer was garbage for the past, I don't know how many years. And then this year, he wants to only lose 1 game. So, the Cardinals are not who their record says they are, to me. So definitely I can see that one being a win, no doubt. So that's 3 wins. Then on November 9th, they go to London, okay, and play the Jaguars. Now the only thing about that game, which I'm telling you right now, they will not lose to the Jaguars. The Jaguars are garbage, all right? But the only thing about that game is that they're going to be flying overseas, all right? jet lag, whatever. But so will Jacksonville. Okay, so that can't be an excuse. But the good news is that after that game, they come back and get a bye week. Okay, week 11 is their bye week. So they'll have that bye week. So I'm saying that's 4 games in a row. Giants, Redskins, Cardinals, Jaguars. All right. Then you get a bye week. Then we start the end of November and start of December games. All right. And you know how the Cowboys always have bad records in December? Well, look at the dang schedule the NFL gives them. You see what I'm saying? And tell me, how the heck would any team not have a bad schedule or a bad record? Okay, they come back after a bye week of being in London. They come back to a night game again against the Giants at New York. Okay, rust, whatever. I don't think so. I think a bye week does nothing but help. Okay, it helps your players heal up, helps them rest up from that big trip. So that's not the excuse. But then you got the night game. Okay, then 4 days later, you have an Eagle game on Thanksgiving. You see what I'm saying? So you got Giants, Eagles back to back, which the ones at Giants, I'm telling you again, Giants aren't good. So that's going to be another win. Then Eagles. Now this team, Eagles, if they show up like they played last week, it will be tough. No doubt about that. Can the Cowboys win? No doubt about that. All right, but that game will definitely be tough, and that will be where I see the Cowboys potentially run into trouble. The other teams, Giants, Redskins, Cardinals, Jaguars, Giants again, I'm not concerned about them. Once you start these next few games, you got Eagles, okay, on a short week, all right. Then you got the at Bears, which for some dang reason we go to the Bears. Again, it's a night game. We go to the Bears and get blown out every time. So we always struggle up there. So that's 2 tough games back to back. Then you got at Eagles again, another night game. Prime time. You see what I'm saying? So Eagles, short week. Bears, at Bears, prime time. At Eagles, prime time. That's tough. Then you come back home, and then you got the Colts, which Andrew Luck is no joke. Colts are no joke. But definitely, can we get the win? I think so, on any of them teams. Okay, Bears, I mean, there's still a lot of football left, so who knows what they could be. Cutler is known for being injured. Okay, so I mean, there's a bunch of things that could definitely happen from now to then. So then you got the Colts, and then to finish it off, we got at Redskins, which by this time, who knows what they're going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? They might drop RG3 Cousins and go to the third, backup quarterback. But if my predictions is correct, Week 17 won't even matter. Okay, so the Cowboys might get their loss then because they'll be playing backups, hopefully. All right, they'll be 14-1, and then that game's gonna be meaningless because we beat the Eagles twice. We swept the division. You see what I'm saying? So I can see them definitely resting, getting ready for the playoffs. Me personally, I know you risk injury, this and that, but I would not rest because if they have that record, then what they're gonna do is they're gonna have 2 weeks off. And then they're going to go in and play a tough team, whoever it is. It might be the Eagles again. It might be the Seahawks or whoever. You see what I'm saying? So that last stretch in November, December is definitely going to be tough. But can they win? Absolutely, they can. Absolutely, they can. And I see it. I see them doing it. I see them going 15-1. They've already shocked the NFL. Now all this is barring a big-time injury or something. A Romo injury. Defensive linemen or just defensive backs. going down here and there, linebackers, offensive line going down, DeMarco Murray going down. So any big time key injury like that could totally derail this. But at how they're playing right now, till the end of the year, they can beat every single team that's on their schedule for the remainder of the year. The hardest one that everybody in the world besides me had already marked at the beginning of the year as a loss was the Seahawks game. And we dominated them. So for me, now I want to see how, after that type of performance, how they come back and play against the Giants. Alright, do they come out and are just sloppy? Do they come out, continue their momentum? And if they do that, man, we're set. And we'll be in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you. So, take it as you want, man. I would like for you guys to comment below and let me know your thoughts on it, because this is definitely my thoughts. And like I say, there are some tough games, all right, but I can see them winning them all. And I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, big time, and this is an exciting year, and I can't wait to get started. Every week I'm like so pumped to watch them. And even now when they're getting behind, losing fumbles and stuff at the beginning, I'm not getting overly like upset, because I'm like, hey, they'll bounce back. You see what I'm saying? The defense is just, they're blowing my mind how well they're playing. So anyway, guys, man, you guys like, subscribe, comment to me, let me know what you think, and then we can start talking about it. Anyway, we'll catch y'all after Sunday, after the Cowboys beat the Giants. I'll make the other video, and then we can go from there. Y'all take it easy.